Hi, evening.
Hey. Not sure if on purpose, but I can't get to the game.
I don't know. I haven't changed anything. Sorry. Maybe Oculus or something setting up Fair Foundry?
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, my observer cam doesn't work either. It's home.oki.fyi 30,000/game.
It's the same IP.
I have not changed anything on my end, so. Do I have to exit Foundry to set that up, or?
Probably not. Depends what's wrong though.
Udon.
So I can't connect to your game with your local IP either, so I'm gonna try to set number.
Okay. Okay, Foundry just won't restart. Never mind, complaining with access to this app. I've never seen that pop up before. Thank you, Windows 11, for being fantastic software.
That's right, Windows 12 is going to be even better.
God. Migrating package data.
They're gonna have Gemini make it or whatever from scratch. It'll be great.
Okay, it works now.
Okay, cool.
Mercury is in retrograde, so you know.
True.
It is. As of like a week and something ago. 26th.
Router firmware upgrade is available. I should definitely click to do that right now.
Right now.
I don't see what could possibly go wrong.
The perfect time for the router to reboot.
There we go. Now I've got observer cam on. So happy birthday, Janda.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I haven't heard Jada say anything yet, so I wonder if he's okay.
He's got the old.
Too old now, for sure.
Fruit. But I mean,
Hideous coded.
Oh. Were we not? I will use this time to pick a ancestry feat, but I'm missing one.
If we would ever be missing anything, you all leveled up to level 9.
You did it on It's very possible when I was something to be like, oh, I'll figure that out. Pick fifth rank spells and everything. Good job, past me.
Hooray!
Alright, well, when you're ready, move yourself to the ready box. Alright, in that case... let's talk about what everyone got at level 9, because you all just leveled up. So, see, it's your birthday. Well, it's Shanda's birthday. So, you know, we can start with you. What sort of things did C get at level 9?
He
That's
might
usually
be
a
on the
pretty
phone.
big power spike.
I honestly don't remember all of the things that we actually got at level 9. Hang on a sec.
That's fine.
According to my character sheet, I got remote mods finally. Lets me add 30 feet to the range of applying mods to things, so I don't have to be in melee.
That's when you interact to modify your turret, right?
Yeah, and like I can modify a whole bunch of other things, it's just mostly just the turret, but it's always had to be in melee before now.
That seems pretty useful.
Ancestry, I took the underwater combatant feat, so my range attacks aren't affected by being underwater, and I can use fire damage underwater.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And then I got another skill mastery, which was society, I believe, so I'm up to 4 masters.
Oh, that's pretty excellent. I think these all make a lot of sense for Sieg. Is there anything else, or should we move on?
I think that's it.
Alright. Well, Squib, what interesting things did Squib get at level 9?
I got, first of all, just my what's it called? The gunslinger special ability expertise, whatever, called Wind Them Up, which is kind of funny, where I can make a attack, a strike, and then can make a thievery check and try to steal. And if I steal from them, I could, you know, take something off their person, but also make them flat-footed. So combat, and who knows, maybe we'll be finding somebody who's got like a little key card or something, a remote control, or I don't know.
It could happen.
I also won't trigger reactions, I think, when they're wound up by me. And I think for like Ancestry, I took the climbing, cave climbing, so I can just scurry up those.
I approve. I mean, who would ever just swipe a MacGuffin off of a story character?
I mean, if I did, I think he would say yoink when he does.
Oh, there was one more thing that I got.
Oh?
My level 1 ancestry feat lets me change an augmentation every time I get an ancestry feat up to that level. So I got the 9th level tactical wings.
Ooh. That is fantastic.
Tactical.
I believe those are same as the ultralight wings that are just like a longer flight distance, right?
It's higher speed and bonus acro checks.
That's right.
So 3 of us can fly, and the other person can rocket jump.
Mhm.
Yeah, just like Samurai Jack said, not fly, jump good.
Close enough.
Well,
Yeah, that's
excellent.
all I think I have. So
I look forward to seeing what sort of misadventures Squid gets into with his new abilities. Alright, stranger. How about you?
It's almost all improvements to things I was already doing. My perception rank went up, my reflex save rank went up, and my class DC tier went up. And then I got another skill mastery, which I've allocated to medicine. I considered a couple of other ones like intimidation or diplomacy. Diplomacy is granted by my radiant title, and then intimidation just would be handy sometime. But medicine made the most sense with the backstory. The only actual new thing I got is my ancestry feat, and I have hurriedly chosen Unleash Pneuma, which is
How do you spell that?
a Pneuma. It's the Latin breath.
So P-N-E-U-M-A.
I don't know. I know Aki can spell it, so ask
No.
Fair if you need to.
Best.
It was a Ragnarok spell.
Mhm.
But basically it unleashes a portion of spiritual essence. It is a Borai ancestry feat, but it made a lot of sense with Stranger's whole deal. And it just makes an explosion of that spiritual type in an area around me.
Ooh.
Once per day, but hey, it could come up. That's about it.
Nice. These all make a lot of sense as well for Stranger. He's kind of dipping more into, making his backstory his own, not being linked to the master anymore.
Yeah, this was mostly a flavor choices level, but that's okay.
Yeah, being better at what you do is always good too. And lastly, we have Sapphire. What did you get level 9? I know spells are going to be a big one, right?
So level 9 got the regular usual stuff everybody gets. Skill increases, her zone into diplomacy. Got better reflex throws. She's an expert in that now. And for her ancestry feat, we picked up confident actualization, which once per day lets me roll a saving throw or a skill check, basically at advantage. 2 things and take the better one. And yes, it is a odd level as a spellcaster, which means a new rank of spells. All my passive harm and heal goes up, and this level, Yimyar has deemed to grant me the most important of all divine spells that everyone must have, and that is Divine Immolation.
Not really. I actually took the most important fifth level divine spell, which is Breath of Life. And grabbed Holy Light so that I could spell it, so I have it.
So what does Breath of Light do?
Breath of Life is great and wonderful. It is a reaction spell that triggers when a living creature would die, and instead of them dying, they get weak.
That's really good.
like not dying.
Great.
Yep.
Great
Great
spell.
spell.
So well, it says would die. Does that mean going to 0 doesn't count? They have to be like dying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
Okay.
Like, say if they're at, wounded 3, and they charge into battle.
That would
Luckily,
never
no
happen.
one has ever been at that point in this.
Currently, prevents the, it's basically like a revival type spell. So instead of dying, you deal 5 plus 5. But you can't use it if they get like disintegrated or something.
That's good to know.
Oh, I guess
Well,
important, since I believe we're on our way to Marcy Bay, but I've changed my prepared spells to include Life Seal, which wraps a target in a bubble where it can breathe and stuff, just in case.
They also have air bubble, which is a reaction that does similar.
Neat.
You transform him into a seal, is that what I'm understanding? That's why they can breathe in the water?
Yeah. You need water. Water drop.
Sorry, I was refilling a drink. So now that we have that keeping out of the way, anyone like to recap what we did last time? If nobody remembers, that's okay.
Ellie, that's a great question.
And I stand by my pass and put extra up in there. Well, for everyone. There's say for Sieg, but here we go. Care point should be 1 for everyone except Sieg, who has 2.
Blanking.
Alright, that's okay. You all got back from, you just finished your fight with the Master when you talked to the High Priest Alexander. Also, a local vestige who was living on a fair sheep by the name of Ember. They briefly met Sapphire in the past, but at the very least, Sapphire knew temperament, personality, and powers and things like that. So they were able to help you get back. You all wrapped things up on a pair sheet. And you made your way back to Emigrea. You all talked a little bit with Robin and Amy, and you'd let them both stick with you for a bit. And when you talked with Crystal, another vestige, and you talked with her a little bit about just to catch up and tell her everything that had you all on a pair sheet. So it was kind of a lot to take in. You know, she was a little taken aback with a lot of things that conflicted with things that she believed. Some conflicted with accounts she did. And with that said, I believe you all were prepping to take off to Mercy Bay, but you on Mithra.
It was Yuri.
True.
It was. That was important.
That's right, there was Yuri. The entire party sat with bated breath, trying to get Robin and A2 wrapped.
That was the main encounter of the session, was orchestrating.
It's like those, escape sequence where you have to make all these skill checks, but it's the same day instead. You can check to make sure that the machine, whatever the freaking, I can't think of the name of the tunnel ride that you come up on and stops against the top. Ferris wheel, thank you. Engineering check the Ferris wheel stop.
After all the work, what it seemed mildly successful, left together of their own volition. Commenting about only being in the department. What happened?
How far is the newest super dealership?
I will have you know there is one that you need to throw.
I guess what?
Yes.
I mean, never seen a sapphic relationship move really fast.
Look how unrealistic this game is.
That's something I need to do. I can think of.
There's always shopping.
That's a great question. Let me pull my memory. I think they wanted to upgrade my wings at least this level, but it was something
I got rid of some stuff, and then I ordered that file with like notes about my own boundary, so. Oh well. It's fine.
We're probably gonna watch frames for some reason. I'm not really sure it's what they're gonna. Right, well, in lieu of that, is thing. Oh yeah, it's easy. That's the stuff. No, that hasn't passed. Yeah. That was one of the creepy things. Trying to see what's else. You buy stuff. That's how it works.
Go buy it stuff.
This is a contract in real life, where you get paid and then pay rent.
True.
I'm putting my money in my hand.
He was so real for this.
Ah, okay, I remember what it was that one. I wanted to see if I can find some greater dealers loves. Comment, you know. You can purchase those and, you know, weapon. It's for me. Also grab a couple of the potions. Grab a couple.
I guess I haven't really needed medical supplies in the past, but that might not always be true.
I must have those for times when, you know, we can't use magic or out of the slot or something. They're really fun to have.
I'm gonna clear out some of these old consumables from level 3. I selling for half price is okay, right? For these common items. 135 credits.
You know, it'll be a fun item. So we're going to Marcia, right? And was the expectation we might be near water, or in water?
No, there's water.
Is there any land on Mercy Bay? I remember there was just merely very little land or none.
What if we went into a shop at the base around aquatics and was somebody tried to sell me this item? That way.
Like a scuba dive shop on the edge of the lake here. Say lake, is this like a bird? Okay. I think we also determined that basic environmental protections will protect you from water. So you may not need that shell squib.
That's fair. It would have been funny to purchase it for the ship and then like, strange man in a sold me this. I can bring the water. We're going to space. Good enough.
Just a second, let me start the stream. But yeah, I forgot I also bought the lesser oyster robe. You have to remember to put that effect on every time I pass.
Probably. You said oyster road if we're going underwater?